So, hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. So, today we are going to be doing the thing we continued last time, which was the electronic shop. That's what we are going to be doing. So, let's just get started. So, I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second. Sure. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be opening up our electronics shop in VS Code. So look at VS Code on your computer, right? And then just open that up. If you don't see VS Code's desktop icon, just open it up with the taskbar. So you see here, the VS Code insiders, which is what we need. And then this is the thing. Just need to drag and drop it like that. Or not yet, let's just keep it here. Just like take that. Okay. So here we are. We have everything opened. We now need to open up our file. So if you can't use the default thing here, let me just zoom in a little bit. Now we just need to go to File and open not recent, just open folder. And then from open folder, you can search your folder. It's going to be on the desktop. So in the left-hand side, click on desktop and then click on electronic shop and then select folder. What you need to do now is you will need to click on your index.html, right? Or just give me a second there. So we need to move our index.html. This is our index.html file where we made the homepage. Our laptops.html where we made the laptops page. The phones HTML where we made all the phones, put all the phones. And today we're going to be finishing up laptops and hopefully adding PC and adding pages for PC or all-in-ones and I think TVs. We're going to be adding both of those. So what we need to do is we will need to look for the Go Live button. Press it. And then just wait for a second for it to launch a Chrome window. And then when it does, we can split the screen for that. Okay, so if you're started, just drag this here and click this. So we're on the slash phones page, but we need to be on the slash index.html page. And we have phones, laptops, TVs, and then all-in-ones. We have laptops and phones done. We just need TVs and all-in-ones. So let's just get to work on that. First thing, what we need to do is we need to go to index.html. First, we need to go to laptops, and we need to finish that. Okay. X. So this is a page. Just click on laptops, and we only added one. We only had time for one yesterday. What we're gonna do is we are going to make another div right under this product, and we're gonna say dot product. And inside it, we're gonna have image dot product dash image. And for the source, we can just find something. later, but here in the alt, just write Microsoft Surface book Surface Go. A Microsoft Surface Go. Now here I'm just putting brands that I know, but you can put any brand that you would like to put. I am putting Microsoft for this one. Let's just go to images. And we just want to right click and then copy that. So copy image address. And then what we want to do is we want to come here and to the source property and then paste this. That will be our Surface Go. Then down under that, what we'll want to write is we will have, let's just go to the next line. So end, and end, and then end, end. And then we just want to press enter after we get to the end of the line. And we want to say dot desc underscore container. And then after this, what we want to do is we need to look for the first H1. The first H1 will have browse Microsoft P browse all Surface laptops. And yeah, you'll need to make this one again. Dot product. This one can be Lenovo. So dot product, not image, dot product dash image. And then look for that here. Let's just look for Lenovo Yoga. And then right click, copy image address. And just go here to browse. What we want to do is we want to do that, and then we want to paste it over there. Go to the end. I think it's the reason it's not syntax highlighting is because the URL is too long. I think we can just like shorten that URL. Let's just erase the entire line. And then let's just write image.product dash image. Enter. And then we want to click on the same Lenovo Yoga and just copy the image address from there. And in the source, you can kind of like paste that. And then for the alt, just write Lenovo Yoga. And then what we want to do is we want to write the description, so .desc underscore container. And then I want to say h1 browse Lenovo. Browse. And then we want to write a paragraph tag. Browse all Lenovo laptops. And I can't remember one of the brands we added. Which one was it? It was, and then it was Dell. So I'm just gonna get a Dell XPS to save this. Hit enter. That product. That product image. That product image. There's that product image. Enter. Then in the source, you want to write search up Lenovo, not Lenovo, but Dell XPS. Right click it first, and then you want to right click it after that. And then copy image address, and then come here into the source, paste that, and then write Dell XPS laptop. And then we can go back to the browsing page, and then we can see that we have the MacBook, the Surface, the Lenovo, and then we have this one without any text. So we'll write that end .desc .desc underscore container. Enter. And then in here, what we want to write .desc container, and then we want to write h1 browse all browse Dell, and then end. We're going to write a paragraph saying browse all Dell laptops. Now we have phones, and this is the phones page. Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, OnePlus, and then we have laptops. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the laptops done. And then we have TVs, which we need to finish. So let's go to index.html. And then what we want to do is we want to see TVs, right? So go down to where you see TVs. Still going to have a div, but we want to put an A there. So at the top, remove all 3 letters of the div, and then write A. Go all the way to the bottom, remove all 3 letters of the div, right? So it's going to be like this here, and then just all the letters of it, and then just write A. So that means we're using an A tag, which accepts an href, which is just a hyperlink. And then we have, after the href, we can write TV. We want to write tvs.html. TVS meaning TVs. And then what we don't want to do is here, we already have the image and everything, so we can just, since everything's ready, all we need to do is we need to program the pages. So let's just do that. tvs.html. Let's just click on that. Exclamation point. We'll just have to refresh around that. Okay, understand. Now show again, and then tab. And then for the document, instead of the document, just write TVs electronics shop body head body, and then for the body, we just want to write Shift Alt F, Shift P, format document. So Shift Alt F is to format a document. But this would, everything would have some indentation if the document was really formatted. So let's just install the Prettier extension here. Prettier. And then you want to get the first one. Okay. So after this, what we need to do is just every time we do Shift Alt F, it's gonna format our code. Configure. And use Prettier.
Sir, can you please explain in
So
Hindi?
in the body tag, what we just want to do is hit enter. Just give me a second. But in the body tag, what we need to do is add all of the content, page content. So in here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say dot main, no, h1 dot main. I think it's main underscore title, right? And then we're gonna write TVs. And no, it's not that here. So what we need to do is we need to add link to style.css. I forgot about that. Link colon CSS. Okay. So let's just open our style.css up to see what it's called. And let's just close that our open editors. And it is called main heading, products, product image, description, content, main heading. It's called main heading. Instead of title, we want to write main underscore heading. And then hit enter. And then here's where we can add our brands. Okay. So there's something I still didn't teach you guys about, which is about comments. In comments, we can write stuff the computer ignores. So here, what you want to do is write a comment. Right? This is what a comment looks like. You don't have to manually type it out. Just write Control/ in VS Code, and you will get it by default. Here's where we can write all of our brands, so we don't have to keep on going. We just have to, like, if we didn't write our brands here, we would have to keep going and checking which brands we have, because I forget things really fast. So, which is the reason. For TVs, we're gonna add Samsung, LG, Philips, I think. Yeah, Philips, and Sony. And for this, we just want to right click and then copy that image address, go into the TVs page, and then we're going to say dot product dot product dot product.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, I forgot about this. This is supposed to be a dot product. This is supposed to be a dot product. And then this is supposed to be an image dot product dash image. And then in here for the URL, just paste that. And then here alt, no alt. Right, and then we want to say Shift Alt F just to format this real quick. After this, what we want to write is we want to write .desc underscore container h1 browse Samsung, and then what we want to write after that is just give me a second. Everyone just give me like 1 second. I just need to check something.
Excuse me, sir. Armor कैसा लिए?
Okay guys, so let's continue. तो अब अपने को क्या करना है यहाँ पे अपन यहाँ पूरे ब्रांड्स डाले अब अपने को ये ब्रांड्स में एक रहना अकॉर्डिंग इसका अकॉर्डिंग डिफरेंट रहती है अब after this what we need to do like after we write our browse Samsung what we need to do what we want to do is after this we want to write a p tag ये p tag से क्या होता है अपना एक डिस्क्रिप्शन होता है राइट तो अपन यहाँ पे लिखेंगे browse all Samsung TVs. So here ये है अपना div इसके नीचे का div तो आपने क्या लिखना है dot क्या लिखता था आपने को डॉट के बाद ब्राउज सैमसंग टीवी डॉट प्रोडक्ट image dot product image तो image dot product dash image सोर्स में अपने को ये अपनी सैमसंग टीवी नहीं है अब अपने को कौन सा होना है एलजी तो एलजी टीवी सर्च इट अप एलजी स्मार्ट टीवी और कौन सा भी अपन एक ले सकते let's just take this first one right click copy image address and then in the source now we have paste कर देना है फिर alt में LG UHD TV and then after that अपने को LG UHD TV and फिर उसके बाद अपने को क्या करना है .desc underscore container तो ये .desc कंटेनर अपने को क्या करने वाला है इससे अपन ये क्या बोलते सो उसका कंटेनर एक्सेस कर सकते हैं h1 browse LG end paragraph, browse all LG TVs TVs। अब अपने को क्या करना है, और एक बनाना है, डॉट प्रोडक्ट बना रहा नहीं, गलत डिफिनेशन है, नहीं सेंड है, डॉट प्रोडक्ट, save it, shift alt F, format, dot product, अपने डॉट प्रोडक्ट में उसका प्रोडक्ट नेम एंड देन इमेज, तो डॉट प्रोडक्ट इमेज डॉट प्रोडक्ट डैश इमेज, एंड देन यहाँ जाकर अपने को फिलिप्स स्मार्ट टीवी ढूंढना है, फिलिप्स स्मार्ट फिलिप्स फिलिप्स स्मार्ट टीवी। राइट क्लिक, फिर उसके बाद उस पर राइट क्लिक, उसके बाद कॉपी इमेज एड्रेस टीवीज, और अपने फिलिप्स की जगह सोर्स पर अपने को ये पेस्ट कर देना है, ऑल्ट में फिलिप्स टीवी, then tab, that's it। Okay, so what we need to do after that is we need to write a div, and then I forgot, not div, dot desc underscore container, and then अपने को क्या करना है यहाँ पे, h1 browse all, नहीं, browse Phillips paragraph, browse all things। उसके बाद अपने को क्या करना है, और एक बनाना है ऐसे div, shift alt F for format, enter। उसके बाद लास्ट बट नॉट लीस्ट अपने पास कौन सा है, सोनी, डॉट प्रोडक्ट डॉट प्रोडक्ट अंडरस्कोर इमेज, इमेज इमेज डॉट प्रोडक्ट इमेज डॉट प्रोडक्ट इमेज, एंड देन अपने को यहाँ पर क्या करना है, सर्च अप सोनी स्मार्ट, उसके बाद अपने को क्या करना है, सोनी का एक ले लेना है, कौन सा भी, तो ये वाला ले लेंगे, you just need to click on it first and then right click on it and then copy the image address and then paste, then alternative text, uh, Sony product dash image. फिर उसके बाद अपने को क्या करना है, डॉट desc underscore container dot description dot desc underscore container h1 Sony h फिर उसके बाद पैराग्राफ browse Sony लिखना आपने को, उसके बाद पैराग्राफ में अपने को क्या लिखना है, browse all Sony TVs. अब अपने टीवीज का पेज होगा. Now what we are building is our phones page. Now what we are building is our all-in-ones page. Index.html, and then all-in-ones desc underscore container all-in-ones, right? Instead of here div, ऊपर a और नीचे div की जगह a, यहाँ a और यहाँ पर a. इसके बाद आपने क्या लिखना है, href, और ये क्या लिखे देंगे, स्लैश all in ones dot html, right? And then what we need to do is, now that we can browse all of our all-in-ones, let's do that. तो अपने को यहाँ क्लिक कर रहे तो उन्हें अपने को all-in-ones के पेज पे लेके जाता, but उन्हें बोला cannot get all-in-ones, which means we did not declare the file yet, or it either means we declared the file and we spelled it wrong, or we did not make the file, or the file is misspelled in the routing section. But everything is correct. तो अपने को क्या करना है, खाली all dash in dash ones dot html, and then उसके बाद exclamation point, click, and then document की जगह all dash in dash ones, refresh. Shift Alt Tab, and then अपने को पूरा ब्रांड सुना है, अपन जो यहाँ पर लिखे सो अपने पास कौन से ब्रांड्स है, Dell, HP, Lenovo, Asus for all-in-ones. Dell, HP, Lenovo, Asus. Dell का तो अपने पास यहाँ पर है इमेज, तो वो वाली ले लेंगे अपन, Shift and copy all-in-ones. All-in-ones में बॉडी के बॉडी के अंदर अपन क्या करना है, dot main underscore heading, so where were we? We were building our homepage for this, so let's just continue doing that. So in the all-in-one section, what we need to do is we need to write an h1, so for the body h1, and then we're going to write all in ones, and for the h1 give it a class, which is going to equal to main underscore main heading. And then we have we need to link our CSS file. And then what we need to do is, since we have our h1 file done, we have our h1 done, we need to do the body and we need to do the rest. So dot products. One second. Dot products. And then what we want to write in the dot products is we want to write dot product. And then we want to write image dot product image. And then we need to put our Bing picture in there for the all-in-one, which we copied. And then from here we can write a del. I think it's a latitude. I don't really know. Del all-in-one. Right. And then what we want to do is we want to write in Shift Alt F. Let's format this. Enter, and then after that, what we want to write is our description container. So .desc underscore container. H1 browse del. And then P browse all del XPS and latitude all in ones. After two divs, after two backslash divs, we want to make another div dot product. And then this one is going to be HP. Right, so what we want to do is we want to write image dot product dash image. Search it up. HP all in one desktop computer. Let's get this one. Copy image address and all in ones. Come down in here to the source, paste it. Then alt we do this right. HP all in one. And enter. And then we can write .desc underscore container h1 rows HP. Right, through h1 browse HP. And then in here we want to write a paragraph tag. And then we're gonna say browse all HP all in once. Now we can look for other ones, like just got that, Shift Alt F. Just format that for us real quick. And okay, enter. Dot product image. Dot product dash image. Image. Dot product dash image. Image. Dot product image. Dot product image. 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 image.product-image. And then in here we can have our Lenovo all-in-one. Oops. Why is that image so long? What? So that's the second all-in-one. Let's just turn that off. That's a little too long. Either way, we can just search it up. Lenovo all-in-one. Oh wait, I forgot to click on it before copying it. Just my mistake. I click copy image address. Shift end. And then paste this new. Okay. Click copy image address. Paste. Way smaller. Image source all equals image. So image class product image source equals image alt, and then we need to do that. So what we need to do is we need to say Lenovo. What's that computer? Then images, right click. Let's just copy that one. Just click on it. Right click. Then copy image address. And then here in the source, let's just paste that. And then in the alt, we can write Lenovo Lenovo all in one. So end and then enter. And then after image, we want to write .desc. Yeah, .desc underscore container. And this is going to be the container for all of our text, right? So here we need to write an h1, and then in the h1, what we need to do is we need to write browse Lenovo. तो हम अपन यहाँ से Lenovo के और पूरे कंप्यूटर्स Lenovo का ब्राउज कर सकते हैं. तो ये एक पेज पे लेके जाता है जिधर खाली Lenovo के ऑल इन वंस दिखाना चाहिए. अभी नहीं, बाद में कल तक होना चाहिए वो प्रोसेस पूरा. पैराग्राफ में क्या लिखना है अपने को? ब्राउज all Lenovo with alt F, and then second div. अब इसके नीचे dot product. फिर dot product के अंदर dot image dot product dot product dash image. And then in here अपन क्या search कर सकते हैं? Asus की बोले तो next product था Asus all in one desktop computer. तो अपन ये वाला ले लेंगे. Click, right click, copy image address, and then अपने को यहाँ पर source में ये लिख देना है paste, and then we want to write .desc underscore container h1 browse aces and paragraph browse all aces. So with that, our website is like basically almost complete. We have our phones page. So we have Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, and OnePlus. And then we have our laptops page, which we have MacBooks, Microsoft, Lenovo, and then Dell back. And then TVs. TVs are gonna have Samsung, LG, Philips, and then Sony. And then for all-in-ones, we have all of our Dell, HP, Lenovo, and Asus. Until this point, anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? Type them out in the chat. So, and I will. That's what I'm looking at right now. So, I'll answer them. Okay. So, so it looks like no one has any questions. So we can add we're clear. Because this is the time we usually just jump into the question Q&A. Anyone have any questions or anything about how this works, or any statement, anything that you're confused about, any thing that you need like regarding this? If not, I can take the rest 30 minutes of coding. So that's what we'll do. When we click on Apple, we need to make it so in the index. We need to go to the phones.html, right? In the phones.html, we have browse Apple, right? And then here, we go to phones.html, we have Apple. We're gonna create a new folder in here. No breakpoint. We're gonna make a new folder. We're gonna call it phones, phone underscore brands. This phone brands page is going to have all of our phone brands, okay? In the phone brands, we want to create a new file, and we're going to call it apple.html. We can click on phones.html, and then we just need to add the redirection. So here, what we need to do is look for Apple. That's going to be the first one, right? So go to the top of the div, remove it, write A. If it doesn't change to the bottom, go to the bottom, write it, write A. But if it automatically does, you're good. And then after this, what we want to write is at the top, only at the top, space href, and then we want to write take me to slash phone brands slash Apple. Correct? Now we're going to be using the same layout, right? We're going to be using the same layout as we did over there. Just with a couple tweaks here and there. Exclamation point. Tab, and in the document we can just write in the document we can write um yeah, so in the document I was drawing a blank there. We can write is Apple phones electronics shop, save, Shift Alt F, and then refresh, and then click here, and then after this, what we need to do is we need to look for the body, right? In the body tag is gonna have all of our coding. So we're gonna write not that, but beginning here. I'm drawing a blank here. Yes, so in the body tag, what we need to write is we need to write a h1 dot yeah. So h1 dot main underscore heading, and then in between the h1 we're gonna write Apple, and then right under the title we're gonna write link CSS, link colon CSS, which is going to affect Apple, which is not for some reason. It's not affecting Apple. It should. Okay, never mind. What we need to do is we need to write instead of we need to write dot dot slash style.css, right? And then we want to write dot product dot products products, and then we want to write dot product image dot product image. And this is going to be an iPhone 15. So we're just going to take a phone brand slash apple.html and then just copy this URL. So we're gonna have iPhone 13, 14. We're gonna have iPhone in here. We're gonna have X, XR, F with 11, and then 12, and then 13, and then no, if I have 15, 14, 13, and then yeah, 13, 14, 15, and then yeah, no, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. Source, paste that. Alt iPhone 15 product image. After that, we're going to write Shift Alt F, and then we want to write .desc underscore containers, and we want to write h1 browse by iPhone 15. And this P should just be capital iPhone 15. And then we're gonna write paragraph by a brand new iPhone 15. Right? Yeah. So div class equals DESC container, description container. Buying an iPhone 15. I'm just so there we are. I'm just going to copy this part though, since this is going to be the same, right? This is going to be the same coding we're going to use every time. Just paste it again. This time we're going to write 14. Buy a new iPhone 14. Buy a brand new iPhone 14. And then instead of there, what we want to look is search iPhone. Right click, copy image address, buy a brand new iPhone 14, and then instead of that again, click it, right click it, copy it, copy image address, and then we have that product dash image, and the URL can be pasted over here. Let's just see if they have one like this. Give me a 4 second. Okay. iPhone 14. Now we just want to keep looking for images like that and then just keep pasting that. Just give me a second. There we go. And now what we need to do after this is we need to copy that. Copy. And then this is what we need. We need another one for iPhone 13. So here's where we want to write iPhone 13. iPhone 13, and then here search up iPhone 13. If you don't know, iPhone 13 is the one with the notch. Click it, right click it, and then copy the image address. And here you can have this new image now. Buy iPhone 13. So 15, 14, 13. We're just gonna get the 12 now. Just give me a second. We just want to copy that again, and then copy it, and then paste it, and then search up iPhone 12. And we're just gonna get this one. Click copy image address. So we have 15, 14, 13, and then 12. I don't know why that didn't update, but here we go, we're good. So Apple, we can see all of our 4 phones. And we need to update it for other ones as well, like Android, Xiaomi, OnePlus, and stuff like that. So from here, I'm going to be taking questions. So stop share. So from here, I'm going to be taking questions. So anyone have a question, raise your hand or just put it in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. If no one has any questions, this is where I'll end this session. So just put it in the chat or raise your hand, or you can just unmute and talk. Oh, I forgot to turn on my camera. Here. So yeah. So I think this is where we are going to be ending the session. Yeah, so what you want to work on is like finishing up every part of the website. And that's it for today. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. And goodbye, everyone.